I know I'm late on the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad controversy. We didn't have a chance to get to it earlier this week, but many have pointed out that the hypocrisy, right, of which there are many, many levels of hypocrisy here, including the lack of controversy when Beyonce made a similar ad for Levi's. But I think there's something deeper going on here. I see the left creating a smokescreen in part to attempt to rewrite history. They've done it very successfully with slavery, the KKK, even 40 Acres and a Mule, right? Which, by the way, were being distributed until Lincoln was assassinated, and his Democratic vice president was the one who revised that whole distribution. And so now the focus on the comment about quote-unquote good genes. The left is tied it to eugenics and Nazism, and now trying to somehow bring the MAGA movement into all of this, and in part to erase American history. The eugenics movement was influenced by Darwin's theory of natural selection, and there was actually at least three major pushes in the 1920s to make it sort of mainstream in America and in Europe. Worked a little bit more in Europe, unfortunately. Now, part of the effort was the creation of Planned Parenthood. Right, Margaret Sanger, she was a neo-Malthusian who wanted to limit the population, particularly with those people she found inferior. Now, of course, these days, the left calls it reproductive health. Her lover was H.G. Wells, who saw death as really the only way to gain what he called a scientific utopia. By the way, his classic novel, Time Machine, I know we've all seen the movie, we all think we know it, but what it really was a warning about allowing people with bad genes to proliferate.